It's update day and it's a good one. Today we got a ton of stuff in creative mode. We got the plasma cannon, we got nanites, we got inflatables, we got a new device, a ton of quality of life changes, a game-changing leak, and I'm about to go over all of it. But before we get into that, I want to check out a brand new LTM that Epic has made, which is very similar to something you would see in creative mode. So I wanted to react to that first. Let's go. Okay, before we get into the actual creative update, I do want to check out the new Imposter game mode, because this is like a really different look at something that Epic has done. Basically, they made it like a creative mode game on their own. So we already have creative maps like this. So it's kind of interesting that Epic's basically like competing with creators. First of all, check out these floors. It's so cool. And this sky. Whoa, that's totally the Sky Dome device. Whoa, dude, check out that sky. I really want stuff like that. Not just like sky options, but really different, I don't know, things like this. I don't know how else to say it. Okay, I'm an agent. That's cool. I love these like little animations to start though. Once again, things we just can't do as in the current form of creative mode. Okay, so look, here's a task right here. Oh, I gotta move my camera up so you guys can see what's going on. Okay, so I'm gonna acquire this, and then I gotta break some crystals. Whoa, that's cool. Cool task. Oh, I love that. Okay, we've completed our first assignment. Damn, look at this. This is like the IO room. This is so cool. Man, I want some of these props and stuff, but this doesn't even feel like Fortnite walls and stuff. Oh, everyone's disguised as me. So you can still do assignments, but now if someone like kills me, I guess they are totally like, I don't know, disguised. Everyone will think it's me. They'll just think it's me. Okay, I'm still like doing assignments though while this is happening. And there's lots of really interesting like tasks and stuff like that you can do. This is really cool. I'm just filing papers here. Oh, someone's been killed. This is awesome animations and stuff. Okay, look, you can pull up a quick chat. Oh, interesting. Whoa, 3 people are dead. Oh my gosh. No one was eliminated. Oh my gosh. Oh man, we're in trouble, guys. This is, we're dead. There's no way we're surviving. This guy's totally a murderer. Number 10's a murderer. Okay, guys, so my first impression of this is it's actually really amazing how this is in Fortnite. I kind of love that they do this, but I also kind of don't, because this is just, you know, something that the creative community could make themselves. I mean, within reason. I mean, you look at the Imposter game modes that we've had in the past, they're not that different than this. So I don't know, man. I like to see what's possible in Fortnite, but this is also like the creator's space. Oh my gosh, the final vote. I think it's number 9. Aha! We won the game! So interesting, guys. Super cool. But like I said, I don't know how I feel about this competing with creative mode. Okay, let's start with the leaks, one of which I think is a game changer. First, there's a leak for this new skydive volume. It creates a volume that forces the player to skydive when entered. I don't really know what that means by volume. You can already force people into a skydive with an air vent, so I don't really know the purpose of this. We'll see. And then the second leak is the prop manipulation device. This activates and deactivates building visibility and collision within the volume. Guys, this is huge. This means you could have entire areas that disappear and reappear. Honestly, guys, this would change creative mode forever. So I can't wait to see this device. All right, let's get into some of the creative updates now. There is a new campfire device. So let's check this out. It's just a campfire. Well, let's look at some of the settings. I'm on this side so we can look at the settings. So you can have the fire lit at the beginning. That is really cool. You can turn on or off if it can be lit or if it can be extinguished. You can change how much it heals you and how fast it heals you, if it requires wood to start or not, and how much wood it consumes. Oh, awesome. You can also make it so only certain classes can interact with it. So you could make a class that's like, I don't know, the fire tending class. Cool new device. They've added a new setting to the speaker device that is really cool. So there's this cool new setting here that can be heard by everyone, instigators only, and non-instigators. You can see here also at the bottom that it registers a player when it's receiving from a certain channel. So this is really cool because now you can have it where whoever interacts with this is the only one that's hearing it. That's really cool for if you're doing, I don't know, big multiplayer maps, and maybe it's a multiplayer adventure and you don't want everyone to hear the device. This is cool. I can't wait to see what people come up with. There's also some cool new radio sounds. Let's check those out. I gotta make sure my music and effects is all the way up so you guys can hear it just right. All right, let's find the new stuff. Man, there's so many things here. Okay, here's the first one, Spooky Hall Loop. Do you hear like that singing? Dude, this is a cool new sound. I love anything that's gonna add ambiance. This is Spooky Endgame Loop. Well, this definitely adds some intensity to some of the areas. I love it. Okay, this is Spooky Hunter Loop. Dude, these are great. I love these. Oh my goodness. All right, let's check out Spooky Hall of Mirrors. Ah, man, this is so great, especially for Halloween maps. So yeah, you guys are definitely gonna need to go through all of these and check them out. There's some good ones in there. In consumables, we got a bunch of really cool new candies. So they all have different properties. Here's the hop drop. So when you eat it, it's basically just a hop rock, but now it's a candy form for Halloween. The jelly bean gives you a little bit of shield. You can't see it here, but you can see it gave me 10 shield. The jelly bean actually gives you some health over time. I can't eat it because my health is full right now. The thermal taffy gives you thermal vision for just a little bit, and the peppermint, when you eat it, gives you some extra speed. It's more like the peppers. It's very similar to that effect. So they basically just reskinned some of our other consumables, but it's really cool for Halloween. Okay, let's go through a few of the cool new little changes. So now in the tracker device, in the stats to track, you can now track the score. This is huge, especially for maps where you're leveling up. It's gonna make leveling up way easier. In the air event, they've made it so you can enable and disable the sound effects and the video effects. So they've made it now to where it's just a silent device. So you can't hear anything now when it's pushing you. They've also added a setting to the color changing tile to where you can make it look like a disco floor. So this is the original floor and this is the disco floor. When you run on it, it changes colors just like the other one used to. So it's a cool addition, I guess. I almost never use the color changing tile. Probably should. It's a cool device. They've also added some settings to the shooting galleries where you can enable it when receiving from certain channels. And when it's hit, it transmits on a channel. So this is great for practice maps or anything where you're gonna want a target off in the distance and have it transmitting on a channel to like open a door, to escape a room or something. Very nice quality of life change. Also in the new like alien invasion galleries, they've added this one tree. So this is a nice purple tree that they've added. That's cool. They've also added a setting to cars where you can destroy cars when they get stuck in water. You can even add a delay for once they get stuck. So I should probably add that to my Mario Kart map. And finally, there's a new setting at the bottom of settings where you can hide people's back bling. I don't really know why you'd want to do that, but it's available now. But now let's get into the really fun stuff. We've got 3 amazing new items. A few weeks ago, I really got to test the plasma cannon quite a bit when it came out for Battle Royale, but we finally have it in creative mode, which is awesome because it's such a cool device. Now, I know I tested it going through walls before, but that was when it was all spaced out. Like, what happens when we just like blast it through like, I don't know, 1,000,000 walls here? We're just gonna overlap a ton and just see what it looks like. Because why not? We're in creative mode. We can do whatever the heck we want. We're not bound by rules like Battle Royale. All right, let's just see how this looks. I don't know how many I put down. A ton. Here we go. Goodbye, walls. Oh, I love it. Does it work on props too? I'm gonna put down a bunch of Peely statues. All right, there's the lineup, guys. Here we go. Sorry, Peely. Oh, no. Okay, let's test out the nanite. Dude, it's so awesome. You can throw out as many of these as you want. Oh, wait, you can only have 3 active zones at any one time. Oh, interesting. So I can't like just chuck out as much as I want. Look at that. I love this though for death runs. Like there's gonna be all sorts of new things you can do with this. Oh, I just think of all the levels and like escape rooms and stuff. It's so awesome. And then of course we've got the inflatable, which is so awesome. I love the inflatable. I think it's such a great item. And this is gonna be such a great addition to so many maps. Death run levels, adventure maps, multiplayer. Oh my gosh, multiplayer. I'm just thinking of modes where you could like bump each other and like push each other out of maps, like a sumo wrestling type map. Oh, the possibilities of this are endless. And I'm so glad we finally have it in creative.